how do I make a latte? What coffee machine do I have? What sort of beans should I use? These are questions that I get a lot. Just gonna go over that today. First, it's very important that I drink water before coffee every day. Gotta hydrate, you know, before you dehydrate. So typically I use this machine right here, the Oracle Touch. It's beautiful, it's big. It's got loads of features. It froths the milk for you. It's got the touch screen. Once again, it's big. Now this guy, on the other hand, this is what I'm gonna be switching to today. And I've never made a coffee on this machine before. I'm just gonna show you how simple it is to make a coffee on this machine. Water is very important for your coffee. A lot of people don't realize this, but the sink water could affect the taste, and it could also ruin your machine. Now, I have soft water because I live in Seattle, and the water freezes clear, but I still will filter the water because I need to make sure that lime buildup doesn't happen in the machine for itself. So, gonna use filtered water. Okay, now come over here to my coffee shelf, and you'll see that I have many beans. But these are the only ones I use. I've done videos here on my channel, espresso vivace. This stuff is the best coffee, in my opinion. Because I love a chocolatey, sweeter note. I don't like acidic coffees. Some people like acidic coffees, and that's okay. For me, it's gonna be the dolce. Funny thing is, these guys even made latte art popular, which is crazy to say, but you can go on Google and you can Google it. Espresso vivace in Seattle, they made latte art popular. The type of beans that you use are going to affect your shot because different beans would mean different grind, which would mean different type of pour. So say a lighter roast, I've found lighter roasts, you wanna be coarser, so you can have a finer pour, and with the darker roast, finer. That's just what I've found in my whole espresso journey. I used to work at Starbucks, by the way. That was a fun job. So this basket is smaller than the basket that I'm used to, which is the standard, I believe, 58 millimeter. I don't really remember the millimeters of this one, but you could tell it's definitely smaller. So I will not be using my normal tools, which I have to get now. I'd recommend one of these guys. It's a screen that you put over the portafilter, and it just makes it like a better distribution. And then I would also recommend one of these guys, a wire. This is to distribute it as well. It's all about distribution. And then also one of these guys. This will help like flatten out the grind. But for today, I'm just using what I got with the machine, which is the portafilter and the tamp. Okay, so here I've got my grind. I figured out the grind on this. For vivace beans, if you happen to want to know what grind I do on vivace beans, I do a 6 grind and I do the double shot. And for this machine, I learned that this guy is very handy. See, it keeps it all in one place, and I can even just tamp it down right in there. Just a bit like that. And then I could pull it out. Whenever tamping too, I like to keep it at 90 degrees. So I'll put this right up against the edge of the table. That like makes it flat. All right, that goes in. Before I even pour my shot though, I always froth my milk, so it's ready to go. I have 2 pitchers, and I'll show you why when I'm done. So that'll go to the side for now. I always purge my steam a little bit first because there's all that water that'll come out initially. See that? All that water, I don't want that in my milk. Okay, now I can start. So here's really important thing with frothing milk. Start in the center, and then we pivot to any side. I just go this side. And then I want to bring it up a bit. And I always have my hand on the bottom so I can feel how hot my milk is getting as well. And I'm just working it up. See, I just keep working the tip up above the milk so I can get some more foam going. See, that's a nice, like, silky, smooth looking milk. Now I can pour my shots. That's what I'm looking for. Nice, creamy looking shot. See that? Liquid gold. About a 20-second pour is what I want. That's where I stop it. Okay, so this is what I was gonna say earlier. I have 2 pitchers because the foam is mostly on the top and I wanna distribute it evenly so we have a nice even latte art. Same thing with the espresso. I always give it a little stir before as well. So now I could just pour that back in there. Let's not make a fucking mess. All right, we want to build up our base first, and now just slowly bring the tip down. Oh, not enough room, but you get the point. Okay, I could do a nicer one, but you get the point. It makes like a really nice, silky, smooth milk. Let's make one nice one just to finish it off. I like to pour hot water into my cup so it kind of heats the cup up a bit. If you don't have hot water lying around, which you should because the machine has hot water, but you could just torch it if you want. Here's something that you guys can learn from me today. Cinnamon. If you sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on your shot, this will not only add some flavor, but it will sort of add some detail to your latte art. Also, if you want to sweeten your coffee, some syrup would be good, like this vanilla hazelnut syrup. If you want a video on that, let me know. I can make a video on that. So even if you have a bad froth, that cinnamon will sort of add some detail to your latte art. Not my nicest looking one, but you get the point. This is my little, how I make a latte on up. There you go.